ahead. We will get past this. Now, sadly, you won't likely find any hopeful message among the deranged individuals that are known, I call them the media mob. Why? Because they're too busy doing what they always do, looking for ways, to bludgeon President Trump politically. You got one far-left media mob maniac over at the New York Times using the virus to attack her least favorite network. Oh, and yours truly. Yeah, she's accusing Fox News of putting her mother, the elderly people, at risk. Now, if she actually watched our coverage and cared about truth, and actually she should put a correction in her newspaper, we would know that we've reported without fear from the very beginning. We have our own little timeline on Hannity.com. In order to help the media mob out, we put it all together for them so they can't plead ignorance when I think about suing them, including the interview with Dr. Anthony Fauci on January 27th. That was only, 6 days after the first confirmed case in the United States. We were warning repeatedly at that time about this potential virus, the fact that people that were asymptomatic for long periods of time seemed to be very contagious, and it might have been airborne. We're talking about all that very early, and we praised the president's travel ban and, by the way, a major unprecedented action. That one decision that the president made, we can now pretty confidently say prevented tens of thousands of Americans from likely getting that virus and many others dying. How did the New York Times? Well, how did they cover the virus? Look at their headline, February 5th. Let's see, that was 6 days after the travel ban and, 12 days after we had Dr. Fauci on. Is it safe to travel to China? Well, excuse me. Well, we'll go back a little bit. I can't even see it. Because what they said is, I can't see the headline. I've got to read the headline. Who says it's not safe to travel to China? The coronavirus travel ban is unjust. Really? I wonder if that writer's mob that loves to attack Fox and little old me, are you proud of your newspaper giving that kind of advice to your mom and to every other American? February 26, her same newspaper, New York Times, they continue politicizing the disease. Remember this headline, Trump virus, if you are feeling awful, you know who to blame. And for weeks, instead of continuously reporting facts, New York Times, others using coronavirus as a political weapon. Attack Donald Trump at all costs. You got this idiot over at the Washington Post. Eric Pimple is his name. Washington Post. He actually, poor guy, he can't even get in the printed edition. He can't even get 100,000 Twitter followers. Poor Eric. Anyway, he wants me fired. Telling Washington Post, his paper, telling readers that we should be wary of an aggressive government response of the coronavirus. Oh, are you proud of that? And even worse, fake news CNN accusing the president of racism. Last weekend, MSDNC, the conspiracy channel, they floated a new conspiracy that Trump would use the virus to become a monarch. And now neither network. We now notice they're not airing the president's coronavirus task force briefings in full. And by the way, Eric the Pimple, he jumped for joy writing CNN and MSNBC, DNC refused to carry the full Trump coronavirus briefing. So we have media networks in this country. They're not covering the president. It's a national emergency. He's giving out vital information to the American people to help save lives and mitigate the spread of disease. And they're playing politics. They're limiting coverage. And I should get fired or sued? I don't think so. We're proud of the work that we have done. We have full coverage on Hannity.com if you want to look at it. Information crisis, as I've been saying in America exists. What they are doing is repulsive. It is ugly. It hurts the country. Shouldn't surprise us because they have hated Trump every second, minute, hour of every 24-hour day for over 3 years. They represent the media wing of the Democratic Party, nothing more, nothing less. They're playing politics. They don't care about getting facts and information to you, the American people, clearly just caring about going after Donald Trump. Anyway, as we move forward, they are now faced with a difficult challenge.